Yeousch!
Do your videos look like this when you upload them to YouTube? Gray, dingy, stale with black lines? Would you rather them look like this, full of color and sexy? Well, that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to give you guys a tutorial on my render settings and my color correct settings. I've had a ton of people ask me for this, and I'm going to go ahead and give it to you guys and let you know how I set up a video. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do is go to our raw footage, which you see here on the screen, and we're going to right-click on it. We're going to disable the resample. What that does is that takes away the motion blur. A lot of videos go up and people don't know that little trick, and it creates motion and blur when you have the video up, and people don't like to watch it that way. Second, we're going to go to crop. We're going to go to source, and we're going to click maintain aspect ratio to no. What that does is gives us the option to pull the video and get rid of those little black lines that most capture devices put on their videos when you pull them out in raw form. It's a little step, but it makes a big difference in the quality of your video. I mean, it's a big deal to me. I like every little thing to look good. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Event FX button, and this is where we're going to add our color correction to our video to get rid of this stale, gray, boring, drab color. First, we're going to go to color correct, and we're going to click on that, and we're going to adjust a few settings. First thing is saturation, and I usually like to pull that up to around 1.9. You can give or take in there some. It all depends on your taste and how much richness you want with your color. Then I'm going to pull down the gamma. I'm going to pull it down to about 0.90. It makes it a little darker, but it really brings out the richness of the colors. Then we're going to go over to sharpen. We're going to add that also as an FX, and I like to pull this to around 0.025. You can go a little higher, a little lower. You don't want to go way higher because it starts to look pixelated, but you definitely want it up there. It really brings the edges and the corners and the textures out of the entire picture if you add some sharpen. So with that being said, we've added our color correct, we've disabled our resample, and we've cropped our video. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our render settings, and I'm going to go over those with you real quick. HD 720-60p, 1280 by 720, 59.940 frames per second. Now we go down, the width is 1280 by 720, that's the standard. And then there's no progressive scan. We're not going to do anything with that. Pixel aspect ratio is 1.00. That's the default. And output rotations is 0 original. The frame rate is 59.940 double NTSC. And there is no stereoscopic 3D mode on. Anything that's grayed out here you don't have to worry about. I have 32-bit floating point video levels. Nothing under compositing gamma. Full resolution rendering quality. Obviously you want the best on there. Motion blur type, you want Gaussian, and deinterlace methods, you want the interpolate fields. And then also, you want to click the adjust source media to better match project or render settings. What that's going to do is it's going to make it to where it auto-adjusts to match your render settings with the product that you're using. So that's all you want to do there. You can go to audio. I've got it on stereo. I have no buses. I have 48,000 sample rate, 16-bit depth, and resample and stretch quality is on best. So that's my settings, guys. Basically, this is what I do when I put in a video. These are the steps and processes that I take, and then I'll go and I'll obviously render the video. I have a YouTube default template in MP4 style, as you can see right there, with all those settings so I can just automatically go to it and start the rendering process for my video. And that is it, guys. I hope this helped you out. If you would, please rate and comment on this and share it with your friends, and add it to your favorites playlist if you found it helpful in any way and help me get this out there. This is the how-to tutorial on your render settings and color correction. This is how I do my videos. I hope to see you guys' videos in the future. Show me what you've done to make them better. That's it. Jimmy or Chaos. Peace.